who, when, where. Bwana Makali Mulu here says the issue is, there's a time issue, that we may wait until the end. Just like in 2002, Bwana Kirwa has quoted that probably the main issue there was Moi must go, the chance of Moi must go. Are we affecting the proper conversations, just focusing on Ruto must go, Bwana Poghisio?
Fred, I think what has happened is that the opposition, or you call them the alternative government, has been provoked to deal with political matters because the agenda is set by the incumbent. And that's why you can see, because the incumbent decided he's going to be on rooftops, every Sunday or Saturday, whatever it is, and go to church every day. The other side has decided that's the modus operandus. And I think that competition is not healthy. I think we should look at how to communicate issues to Kenyans, the things that are affecting Kenyans. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with the call for a declaration of who is our candidate so early. But the idea is, are we speaking about how we will unite, how the country is thinking right now? Where is the youth? Where are these people that we call Gen Zs in our conversations? Because those are the people who are actually going to cause the things to move differently. So I do agree that we're being literally competitive with the incumbent, rather than trying to say, but we are not yet ready. We need to sit back and want to see more of the show of unity about these leaders and the possibility that they will agree. And I want to agree with, we may not do exactly the summit type, but agree with what Mheshimiwa Kirwa is saying. Have everybody that is now interested, including those who have not declared yet, and there are quite a few who may declare later for their candidacy, to see what is it that we can do so that we don't become like the incumbent. The national debt was used because the UDA government said there will be no debt during our time. And all those promises now, our promises for the country must give hope to the country that we are able to return the country to a proper setting. But if it is just going to be, I'm going to be the president for the next so many years without thinking about how Kenyans can restore hope and trust, because you need to bring people back to a place where they are not suffering like they're suffering right now. And I can see now that the talk is attacking social media now, attacking each other about what you said. I was very surprised actually that what Uhuru Kenyatta, former president, said in a meeting which was not related to any of us here, because where he was, and all of a sudden he's being attacked, that is inciting the youth to a revolution. And I can tell you for sure, where the youth have reached, you don't even need to incite them by saying those things. The youth moved ahead. They did this thing without even Uhuru Kenyatta. So anytime you start to attack people like Uhuru Kenyatta, who deserves our respect, he's a retired president. And anybody now who says anything, they jump on you. Just when Matiang'i arrived, somebody has to come and try and to discredit that person. But that should not worry the people who are preparing as an alternative government. They should be stronger. They should be able to show us that there is hope. Because as Wamanyoro goes on every day also to tell people about his party and about all these things, those guys want to be given hope. When Kalonzo Musyoka goes to his group, and because it's a national leader that he is, he needs to show people that there is hope, that they're all going to be reasonable enough to elect one of them to be the candidate. So I think there is enough time, in my view. Let's not try to say declare now who is, but let's know that there is hope that selfishness will not be there, that egocentrism that Mheshimiwa Kiru was talking about should not be seen. And then bring other people who can just be good guides, advisors, people who can actually help you make this final choice. Yes. So we have an opportunity right now, and we have communities within UDA areas that really want to see, before they come out, they want to see what hope is there, what alternative is there. Yeah.
Talking about hope and the quality of conversations that we're having politically, and yes, Bwana Poghisio, you mentioned the kind of criticism that has been directed towards the former president or the retired president. That story, we've also covered it here at TV47, where Kenya Kwanza leaders are telling off